Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is BloodHound, and thank you all so much for 500 subscribers. And to celebrate this milestone, I've been collecting questions over the past week to be answered in a Q&A video, and today is finally the day, so let's jump right in. The first question comes to us from Body Counter, and he says, since Battlefield 2018 will most definitely be World War II, would you like the game's weapons to be historically accurate to the war, or would you not mind experimental and rare prototypes like Battlefield 1 included? Well, I would appreciate if some of the weapons will be historically accurate to the war, but I would not mind if they include some experimental weapon prototypes like Battlefield 1. And in my opinion, I think the weapon prototypes in Battlefield 1 actually saved that game. As a historically accurate game like Battlefield 1, if we only had bolt-action rifles, that game would be extremely boring. So weapon prototypes pretty much saved that game for a lot of people, including myself. So yeah, I do hope to see weapon prototypes be included in Battlefield 2018 if it is indeed World War II. The next question comes from Come Poop at My House, and oh my god, what a beautiful name that is. And he says, do you like potatoes and peanut butter? Well, I like potatoes, and I like peanut butter, but together I do not like them. That actually sounds disgusting. I'd rather starve to death than eat potatoes covered in peanut butter. But yes, I do like potatoes, and I do like peanut butter. And by the way, creamy peanut butter over crunchy peanut butter any day of the week. Fight me. And the next question comes to us from Dan006 Dude with 2 zeros. And he says, what made you want to start YouTube? I know, original question. Well, it all started back when I was 13 years old. And that was back when I was into Call of Duty, and I started watching a whole bunch of YouTubers, like Call of Duty YouTubers mainly, like Ali, T-Martin, all those guys. And when I found out that they were doing YouTube as their job, I wanted to do that. I wanted to make videos and stuff like that. So I got my own capture card. I started making live commentaries on the PS3 about Call of Duty, and then I eventually moved on to Battlefield, and YouTubers like X Factor, Level Cap, Matimio influenced me a lot to make, Battlefield content. So I started doing that on the PS3 back in the Battlefield 4 days, and I eventually gave up on that because I realized no one in the world wants to see PlayStation 3 gameplay of Battlefield 4. So I scrapped all those videos, and come to 2017, and YouTubers like Westy, Lossy, Flakfire, and all of them pretty much influenced me yet again to start making content for YouTube. And since I was finally on PC, I was actually able to make somewhat decent videos for the most part. If you want to count my videos decent now, you can. If not, doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's pretty much my story on how I started YouTube and what made me want to start YouTube. The next question comes to us from Golden Dreams, and he says, here's a question for your 500 subscriber special. What game franchise would you like to see return? I'd love to see the Medal of Honor franchise make a huge comeback. Well, for me, most of the franchises that I enjoy still exist, but I would like to see one franchise return to its former glory, and that is Call of Duty. This entire franchise, Call of Duty, has been on the decline since Call of Duty Ghosts, pretty much. Black Ops 2 was the high point, in my opinion, especially on YouTube and social media and whatnot, and ever since Ghost, it's pretty much been downhill from there. So if there's any chance that that franchise could redeem itself and go back to those glory days of like Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2 days, that would be amazing. But will it happen? Probably not, which honestly is sad. And the next question comes to us from our boy, our French lad, Losquet. And he says, where and how are you seeing yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I'll be 28 years old, so I hope to be doing something in the game industry. It doesn't really matter what I'm doing, I just want to be involved. I don't want to be working a job where I hate going there every single day. I don't want to do that. I want to do something that I'm passionate about. And as for my mental state, will I be depressed or will I be happy? Only time will tell. But yeah, in 10 years, I do hope to see myself doing something inside the game industry or doing YouTube if YouTube exists in 10 years, who knows? Yeah, either one of those options is really good. And the next question comes to us from Mac and Cheese. And he says, yes or no, what is your favorite color? Black. He's just kidding. If Battlefield 2018 is World War II, will you be keeping the history videos? I mean, the history videos on my channel aren't like the most popular series around. It's, looking at my analytics, it is the most popular playlist that I see people clicking on, so I think I will keep them, and I think I'll continue making them for Battlefield 2018 if it is World War II or any historical setting, just because you get to learn more about the war or the conflict that the game is set in, and thanks to that you're able to understand a whole lot more stuff, and you're not ignorant pretty much. And you don't want to be ignorant. And the next question comes to us from Mr. Fish, and he says, what is your favorite way to be killed in Battlefield? And Danny on PC replies, stabbed by me or Lossy, obviously. That is true, and aside from that, I think my favorite way to be killed is either with a Model 8.35 or the RSC, or pretty much any skill cannon, well, any weapon that I consider a skill cannon in Battlefield. When I get killed by a player with a slug variant shotgun or the Model 8 or the RSC, I'm honestly not that mad, because I understand how difficult it is to use those weapons extremely effectively, so I can appreciate that. I could, you know, just applaud them. Pretty much. That's my favorite way to be killed in Battlefield. Now, my least favorite way to be killed in Battlefield is pretty much map fatalities. I hate those with a passion. Next question comes to us from Nugget, and he says, why did you start YouTube? Well, I started YouTube mainly because I just want like a little community to talk in, to make videos for, and pretty much interact with people all around. I just think the concept of having people making a video and having people click on that video, leaving comments and engaging in discussions, there's something beautiful in that, and I just like it. I'm not doing YouTube for money, and I probably will never do YouTube for money, but if my channel ever comes to the point where it becomes big enough that I could monetize my own channel, obviously I would do it, but money on YouTube is not my intention with this channel at all. If it was, I wouldn't be making Battlefield videos, I'll tell you that right now. The next question comes to us from our lovely poll, and he says, Monday, and still no information on the April update. Anyways, the question is, will you do a face reveal? Give me 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and I might consider it. Hell, if I ever hit a huge milestone, I'll probably do it. I'll probably save a face reveal for that. The next question, same thing from Dutch Wolf, face reveal. Just give me them subs, man. I gotcha. The final question for us today comes from Thomas, and he says, do you plan on streaming again? Well, if you haven't been paying attention on the channel, I haven't been streaming for about, I feel like a couple months now. But yes, I do plan on streaming again, but I don't think I plan on streaming on YouTube again. I think I'll go ahead and switch over to Twitch, just because Twitch has better integrations. It just overall is better for live streaming, and it is the platform for live streaming. So I think if I do start streaming again, it'll be over on Twitch instead of YouTube. And as for when I plan on streaming again, I think maybe in the summer. I'm almost finished with high school right now, and I'm graduating on May 21st, so after that, I'm pretty much free to do anything. So, you know, why not? I think I'll start streaming again in the summer. Yeah, the summer sounds good. But that about wraps up today's little Q&A video. And as always, with every single cliche milestone video from every YouTuber you've heard, thank you so much for subscribing and actually taking the time out of your day to actually, you know, watch my videos, leave a comment on all that stuff. I do genuinely appreciate it, because you don't have to watch my videos. You could watch Westy, you could watch bigger YouTube content creators, but when you take the time out of your day to watch a smaller YouTuber, especially if they're late with like some news content, I just appreciate that, man. And I love seeing the same faces and the same names coming into the comment section every time I upload a video. I think that is something amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great day, and it's only going to get better from here on out. So hopefully you'll stick with me for future and future milestones. And as always, it's been BloodHound, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, and just a little oof to end the video. See ya.